grandfather, so it's a family estate. Until my father, it was a farm with goat, and my father and my uncle prefer to go to vineyard. They start with 3 hectares, and now we are at around 10 hectares. So after 2011, I restart to sell bottle, and after in 2016, my husband come to work with me, David. He worked during 10 years around at another estate at Verdigny, and he come with me in 2016. I have some problem with the number.
We all have the French numbers.
So we produce white, red, and rosé wine. We have a range of 5 wine here. So my husband has an estate too with his brother. They have a little estate because they have only 3 hectares, but the 3 hectares are all on the Mondanet, if you know, on Chasseignes. So they produce only Mondanet, and the estate is at Mentoratel. So it is Anthony and David Girard, but you have 2 Anthony Girard and 2 David Girard, producer of Sancerre here at Sancerre.
And I noticed there are a few Deza in
the
area as well yesterday.
It is why I put Domaine des Chasseignes Aurore de Za, because it's easier for the client to have the good estate. Here the Domaine des Chasseignes, or the vineyard is on Suryanvaux. So we have principally chalky clay soil, a little bit of Cayat, and our Pinot Noir are on Silex. 2020. On the Mondanet, it's a little bit difficult with the slope.
Sorry, so you certified or you just started 2020?
We started in 2020. We will be certified in 2023.
3 years, yeah.
For the vintage 2023.
Okay.
So do you want to taste the wine? Or do you want to... and after we have a cuvée, les Chasseignes. It's like les Mondanet, it's a porcelain, a special pot with here. Just behind the cellar, and
in that direction.
And this cuvée need to age a little bit before to be very ready. So we use at the first we use only oak barrel. Only a barrel. It's a barrel of 300 liters, but with a long age, we didn't want the wine so volume. We want he keeps his fresh. So we start with a food here. So for this cuvée, the wine of Chasseignes is put on oak barrel on food just after pressure, and he make all his vinification and all his aging in. So we age this one during 12 months, 15 months. It depends of the vintage. Some vintage needs more longer, so not. For all the wine, we can write what we do very with precision, because all vintage are different. So we know where we want to do, but the road is not the same every year. So
these are old oak.
Yeah. No. We start to sell oak barrel in 2014.
Mm-hmm.
So and every year we buy 2 oak barrel. So
New ones.
two new oak barrel
Okay.
every
New
year.
oak
So
barrels. Okay.
So, yeah. Can I just ask, how much is a new oak barrel
how much?
for 300 liter? No, because I teach, and a student always asks me, so I always say 400 euro. Is that true?
Alors, for the moment, it's around 800 euros.
800 euro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the wood is the price of the wood is
Yeah.
Going up.
Going up, yeah.
So-
And depends on where they come from as well,
Yeah.
right?
yeah. All the oak come from the Centre France
Mm-hmm.
for this barrel and for the food too. We don't have Tronchet, we don't have
Okay.
this type.
If it's Tronchet, it's more expensive.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mais c'est le tonnelier local aussi? Enfin, local.
Guillaume Lacroix, it's at Saint-Bouise, near Ménétréol.
Yeah.
And Hermitage, it's near La Charité, near Nevers.
D'accord.
With this producer, it's very interesting because it's a little producer, and he comes to taste in the estate every year, so we can adjust the burn of the oak barrel every year.
Okay.
So it's very interesting to do with him.
So he knows what you want, and then you ask, okay, what's the level of toasting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we can do because for the cuvée Les Chasseignes, we don't want the oak eat the fruit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
Yes.
We want the oak is to support, but not. And we ask very little burn to don't have a lot of wood in taste.
Yeah.
So for all the cuvée, during the vinification, all the plots are in different tank. And after we make the blend of the cuvée Domaine in around February or March. Since this blend, all the plots are in different tank, so we can taste all the difference. We have only one variety, Sauvignon, but with the soil and with the exposition, we have different wine. So it's very interesting. And for this year, we start a new cuvée in Amphore. It's a special plot too. It's Les Montagnes. So we will start to sell it, I think, at the end of this year.
Where is Les Montagnes?
Les Montagnes, it's just in this direction.
Okay.
So you fermented in
Into
amphor.
yeah. And we this year we can do this tank and in a real time. So we can taste the difference between the amphore and a traditional intake.
So those ones in amphor, do you select the different, what soil, the Sauvignon in a particular soil to put in here, or you are trying?
Yeah. I don't know if we will change the plots. In Les Montagnes is a parcel who we want to isolate it since 2 years ago. So this year it was an essay to do in Amphore. I think it's a try, but I think this plot can be very good in Amphore because it's more fruity, a little bit fresh, like in tank.
Okay.
C'est mignon ça, c'est pour les...
Alors, Ça, c'est pour le ratafia.
Oh, wow.
What is it?
That's for ratafia. Which
Ratafia,
is, it's like Macvin or Pinot de Charente, basically.
Okay.
it's just for us.
That's so cool. J'aime ça, ratafia.
And after this year, around this tank, it's for the red wine with the foam. Yeah.
Nice. How many liters? Combien?
1500. The work is hard. Really, working the vineyard is hard. But now we have some help with the material. It's more easier. When I said to my father I will have oak barrel, he said no, it's too difficult. It's too difficult to wash. It's too difficult to clean. And yeah, for their generation, the old barrel was difficult. Now we have new material, it's easier. And all the work is like that, but it's hard work.
Yeah.
And it comes. The woman comes in the work, so
Yeah.
it's difficult for.
Yeah. So where do you have your training?
So I start at Cône-sur-Loire. And after I make my study in Tours, in Tours for BTS.
2 years.
2 years after.
Diploma.
And after I make a license in commerce in Tours too.
Okay.
And after I went in New Zealand for one vinification.
Okay.
So
So you always know that you wanted to do this.
oh yeah.
Okay.
Since I was little. I like to say I am like Obelix. I fall down in the tank when I was young. Yeah, I want to do that since always.
Great.
It was interesting to know how they do, to see another how to do. But yeah, we are good in France because it's different. The New Zealand like the one different from us. They don't drink at the same moment. They don't attend the same thing. So yeah, I know what I don't do. What I don't want to do.
Yeah.
So
For example, what did you see, and then it was just completely like off the table?
like when I work in the cellar, and I work on the juice just after pressing and just before the fermentation, and they put the juice like a final wine, so very
Clear and transparent.
very clear.
Yeah.
And in France, when you after pressing, you clean a little bit your juice, but not like that. You can see across
from
the
the wine.
So they filter already at that time.
not
or-
filter, but a lot of agent.
Okay.
And, it's very sad because they have Sauvignon, and Sauvignon is an aromatic variety, and just before fermentation there is no aromatic, it's a juice. So it's sad. It's so sad.
So the aromatic Sauvignon Blanc from New Zealand, all these fish, they were
Yeah, because you put off, and after you put
something
in.
else.
So
Okay.
I think in France we love our terroir,
Yeah.
all in France, and we want that in the water there is a part of this terroir, and the person who drink the wine dream a little bit to be at Sancerre, to be at Bordeaux, to be in Burgundy, and this is not in New Zealand. In New Zealand, you want to eat this, you will take this label, this
Yeah.
mark.
Yeah.
You want to return it. In France, in that, you dream a little bit when you drink wine, and that's important, I
Yeah.
think. Première partie qui est un peu plus vieille, c'est une petite partie un peu plus loin qui est un peu plus jeune, qui a été replantée en 2014.
2014. Ok.
Voilà. Donc tous nos sols sont travaillés. All the soil are work against this. So we started this work since 15 days. Tous nos sols sont travaillés.
So you plow it.
Il y a vraiment beaucoup de choix si vous voulez travailler de ce côté. Parce qu'avec la pente, c'est quand même pas bête.